Would you like to know who is gossiping about you or what they are gossiping about you? So today in this pick a card, we're going to go into who's gossiping about you, why, what are they gossiping, and just generally any advice about it. So we have got 3 cards here, and each of the cards has 4 different star signs on. So you can pick either which one you feel drawn to, whether it's the star signs or whether it's the cards. I'm going to read out which star signs are for each. So this is pile 1 over here, and the star signs attached to it is Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, and Leo. And then the middle one here, we have got Cancer, Libra, Aquarius, and Scorpio. That's for pile 2. And pile 3 we have Virgo, Aquarius, Pisces, and Sagittarius. So pick whichever one you feel drawn to now. You can take a moment to pause the video if you need to, but I'm going to show you them now. But please, if you do have any questions that you'd like a specific question or answer to, make sure you turn up to one of my live streams, as I do lots of free readings during those. I do them on the daily ones at the end, and I also do them on the free ones on Monday nights. So please make sure you're subscribed for that. I'm going to show you them now though. So, I'm going to move these out of the way for a second. So, pile 1 people with the tiger's eye here. We have got the reverse of the Ace of Swords. So it's the fact that you're so secure in yourself. That's why people are gossiping. Like you're too secure of yourself. You're too confident in yourself. And I feel like people are kind of looking at that and going, you know what? I'm kind of jealous of that. But I feel like your energy is all over the place. Like you're going here, there, and everywhere. Like they see you doing this, they see you doing that, and I feel like your energy is so kind of jarred that you can't really notice this. You can't really notice the pettiness. With the reverse of the Ace of Pentacles, though, I feel like the people around you just aren't on the right path, and they're trying to blame you for it. And I feel like it's because you're taking actions in your life. It's almost like they're kind of going, well, it's not fair. Like, they're getting that done, they're having that. And I feel like they're gossiping because of the fact that they are jealous because they see what you have and they really want that. They see how secure you are in yourself and they want that. What are they specifically saying, though? They're trying to say that you're cold, that you're immature. And that you don't really care about anybody else. Like, you only care about yourself. You don't really care about anybody. It's a friend. I don't feel like you would count this person as a friend, but the closest kind of connection you have is as a friend. So I feel like they're like a bit of a frenemy. Do you know them through work or career? No. I feel like it is like somebody who's on the outskirts of your friendship group. I don't feel like they're a close friend though. Somebody on the outskirts of it. So they're close to you, but not literally a friend. Like you wouldn't say this is a best friend or anything like that. Like you hang out in friendship groups together, but you're not specifically a friend. I'm just going to see if there's any advice though about this. Is there any advice about this though? You need to keep manifesting, because I feel like the more jealous they get, the more they gossip, the more they complain, the more that they show their true colours. So I feel like the more that they're complaining about you, because the fact you are manifesting, because the fact you are able to actually create, you are actually manifesting your dreams, the more people are going, you know what? You haven't actually done anything against this person. You haven't done anything bad against anybody, but they're just complaining all the time. So it's making them realise that, you know what? Maybe this isn't a good person. Maybe this is a person that is just focused on hating on somebody else because the fact their life isn't going very well. With the reverse of the Hermit card, they do like to surround themselves with people, like lots of people. They can never be alone. They always have to have somebody around them. whenever there's anything going on, they have to have somebody. This is a kind of person that would be on the phone with somebody 24/7. Like, they go to the bathroom and they're on the phone. They go for lunch, they're on the phone, because they can't be alone for a single second. So the moment they're alone, they realise that, you know, they have to sort their life out, that their life isn't going very well. So this is somebody that is, like, very clingy, very obsessive. I feel like they do have, like, a family, though. But I feel like that family has kind of, like, not want to deal with their crap anymore. They've got to the point of going, look, we can't deal with you anymore. So I feel like they turn around and tell people that, like, their family hates them and they haven't got a family. But really they do. It's just their family's done with them kind of gossiping and being nasty to people and being clingy all the time, that they just want rid of them. Is there anything else you need to know about this situation? With the reverse of the Fool card, I feel like actually you just need to... they just need to grow up, basically. I definitely wouldn't worry about them. I don't feel like that they can actually do anything. I feel like that they're gossiping, their kind of like snarmy comments, their bad comments, are going to be found out soon enough. Just as you're getting more and more successful, they're getting more and more bitter, and people around them are realising it. And I feel like many people around them are going to have a bit of a bust up with them soon and say, look, we can't deal with you, we're pushing you away. And it's because the fact that they're so clingy and they're being so negative all the time. And I feel like not just to you, it's like they'll complain about you to everybody, but also when you're around, they'll complain about somebody else to you. So they do switch it up a bit as well. But I feel like it's mostly aimed at you because the fact that they see you being successful. If you weren't being successful, they wouldn't care, basically. So I hope that helps you out. If you have enjoyed the reading, please let me know in the comments down below. And I've also got a link to a bunch of the readings down there as well. So please check out the playlist. And I will see you again soon. So I'm going to move on to... So we're going to have a look now on pile 2. So this is the Baby Yoda one. The little Yoda. So we have got the reverse of the Two of Wands. So the reason why people are gossiping is because you are taking action. So what are they actually gossiping about and why? It's almost like they see you as being too young to be in charge. Like, you're too young to be giving orders. You're too young to be in charge. With the reverse of the Queen of Cups here, I feel like they're trying to say that you don't have the emotional stability yet, or you're not old enough to understand the nuances of the situation. You don't have enough experience to understand this. If it's not age, it's experience. Like, you don't have enough experience to know this. I do feel like it's actually because they're a bit like, well, you're actually dealing with this in a kind manner. You're taking charge, but you're dealing with this in a kind manner, which is making them feel left out, like disconnected, like they should be the ones in charge. Like, they expect that they should be the ones in charge instead, and then the fact that you're taking charge is kind of really making them kind of feel a bit jealous and making them want to gossip. I do feel like, though, for many of you, you didn't want to take charge. You were just doing it because nobody else would take charge, and you were doing it so things would get done. Like, if I didn't take charge, nothing would get done, kind of thing. Like, if you didn't take charge, nothing would get done. But I feel like this is all to do with money at the end of the day. I feel like for many of you, this is to do with either career and finances, like somebody in the workplace, or some way that they think that you're getting money out of this situation. But I feel like majority of you, this is literally career and workplace. One thing I would say, though, is I do feel like it's all to do with money. Like, this person who's gossiping about you isn't upset because, like, they're going to lose out on like, anything other than money. Like, the bottom line of it is they think by you taking charge, you're going to get more money than them. You're going to get a bigger piece of the pie than them. So it's all this fear of them losing out on money and you're getting more money than them. Anything else you need to know about this situation? All is not lost here, though, because I feel like your hard work will be recognised. I feel like they are actually quite right that although you haven't got money coming in through your hard work yet from taking charge, you will eventually. So they are kind of right that they're going to miss out on money, but at the end of the day, if they wanted this money, they should have done it themselves. They should have been a good leader. They should have taken charge. It's the fact that you put your neck out. You've worked hard for this. You've put your neck out. You've worked hard. You've taken control of the situation. You've made sure everything gets sorted. It's like, why shouldn't you have the reward to that? You should. They shouldn't have been so lazy. They should have taken charge for them to actually be able to justify them getting this money, basically. Is there any other advice or anything else? Don't be surprised if they don't act cold and snobbish towards you and try and pick holes in everything you do. It's just them trying to get their own back. I feel like they might kind of pick holes in everything you do to your face, but then behind your back they gossip. So don't take it personally. It's really because that they don't know how to deal with this and they're being too lazy. They won't actually take proper control. So I hope that helps you out, pile 2. So we're going to move on to pile 3 now. If you have enjoyed this, please do check out the comments down below as I've pinned up some more readings, and please do let me know in the comments as well. So move that one out of the way. So we have got pile 3 now. So we have got the 3 of Swords. So this person is really heartbroken about you, and that's why they're gossiping. I feel like some of you, this is literally a lover, that like a romantic connection, or somebody that liked you romantically, that is kind of a bit spurned at the moment. They're a bit hurt at the moment. With the reverse of the Strength card, they don't feel very strong or confident in themselves. So what are they trying to say about you? You're just partying, you're just having fun, you're just enjoying yourself. I don't try and check up on you. I don't try and like listen to what they're doing, but it just comes to me. And I feel like this person is pretending they're not trying to see what everything you're doing, but they are. This person is like obsessing about you. I do feel like this is quite a sudden change to them. I feel like in the past, they used to talk to everybody and gossip about you, of saying how wonderful you were. They used to go around saying, oh, you're wonderful, you're beautiful, this, that and the other. I really feel like this is either somebody you had a romantic connection with, like an ex, or it was somebody that had a crush on you and you said no to. But I feel like they used to kind of go around telling everyone about how amazing you were and how wonderful you were. And then they kind of stepped into this because they got rejected, because they got spurned. They were telling everybody how you were just going off and having fun with people. You're going off sleeping with a bunch of people. You're going off like just having fun. And you're really reckless. And that they weren't checking up on you. It was just, it kept on coming up on their feed. And they weren't trying to see what you're up to. It was like you trying to talk to them. Even though I don't feel like you were, I feel like you were just carrying on with your life. And yes, you were having fun. You were just, you know, living your life. But I don't feel like you were like trying to party all the time like they were trying to suggest. Like they were trying to suggest you were off sleeping with everyone and stuff, and you really weren't. You were just living your life like a normal person would. I do feel like they're a little bit cut off from you though, other than the little bit of stalking. They're not coming towards you with an offer. Like, if they were being mature about this, they'd come towards you with an offer trying to get back together. But it's like they want you to come back to them. And it is because they're quite cold about this situation. They're quite heartbroken and they know that you wouldn't be interested in it. They don't feel very secure in themselves. They feel like they've lost out on a good thing. And they feel like they're quite stuck in their life. This is somebody who's very, very heartbroken. Extremely heartbroken. I would say as well that, like, at the bottom of the deck, we got the 3 of Swords here as well. I do feel like eventually they're going to get over this, but for the time being, they're going to be really jealous and gossip about you. I wouldn't be surprised if you either get some weird messages or weird DMs from people about, like, what you're up to, that kind of stuff, or even from them. They are indecisive of what to do next, though. But I feel like they've got friends around them that's trying to break them free of the cycle. So I feel like they've got 1 or 2 friends, not all their friends, but they've got 1 or 2 friends that are saying, you know, maybe you should just like block them on the social medias, or maybe you should remove them from your social medias, or maybe you should just ignore them, that kind of thing. They're trying to get them away from this situation and say, look, maybe you should just not get involved in this situation. They're trying to get them free of it, and I feel like eventually their friends are going to get them free of it, so they stop obsessing about you and stop doing this toxic behaviour, basically. Is there any advice for you, though? Don't take any action if they do send you some weird messages about how much you're enjoying yourself or partying. Just leave them be. Because I do feel like they're going to communicate to you in some way. Just don't react to them. Just ignore them. You know, no good will come of it. Like, you won't be able to convince them to, like, go away. You won't be able to convince them to do anything. They just can use it as more fuel to gossip about you and complain about you and get angry about you. So just don't waste your time or energy on them. You really need to just walk away from them, unfortunately. I do feel like actually you are starting to enjoy yourself again. You're starting to be happy again. So just don't allow this to kind of upset you. Don't allow this person to come back in and cause drama or cause problems. Alright, I hope that helps you out. I hope you've enjoyed it.